Trump is president, and he's threatening to exile American citizens. This is a constitutional emergency. By Darren R. Fonzseau Donald J. Trump is once again president of the United States. And just months into his return to office, he has crossed a line that no modern American president has dared approach. He has openly proposed deporting American citizens, not immigrants, not suspected terrorists, but U.S.-born citizens, to be imprisoned in El Salvador's notorious megaprison, a place internationally condemned for human rights abuses. "I love that idea," Trump said with a grin. "Let that sink in. We now have a sitting president who is testing the waters of state-sponsored exile, a policy tactic used by fascist regimes to purge the undesirables. He's justified by pointing to crime, but he's targeting citizens. This isn't about justice. This is about power. We are not a democracy if the stand of 5th and 14th Amendments to the Constitution guarantee due process and equal protection for all citizens. The 8th Amendment forbids cruel and unusual punishment, like shipping people to a foreign prison known for torture, forced labor, and denial of counsel. And the Supreme Court's decision in Afroyim versus Rusk could not be clearer. The U.S. government cannot involuntarily strip citizens of their citizenship or exile them under any circumstances. What Trump is proposing is not just illegal, it is un-American, and yet his administration is already exploring legal loopholes and foreign agreements to make it happen. The machinery of the state is moving. Where are the voices of resistance? Where are the Democrats? Where is the resistance that once flooded airports during the Muslim ban? Where are the labor unions, immigrant rights groups, and constitutional conservatives? If your answer is waiting for it to get worse, I got news for you. It already has. This isn't about politics anymore. It's about the rule of law, human dignity, and whether the American experiment survives a second Trump presidency. The real target isn't just criminals. Don't be fooled by the framing. Today, it's violent repeat offenders. Tomorrow, it's protesters, whistleblowers, journalists, political opponents, immigrants and their families, anyone who dissents. This is not hypothetical. It's already begun. And if we let it continue, it won't stop at the prison gates of El Salvador. What must we do? We cannot rely on Congress. We cannot rely on the courts. We cannot wait for permission to act. We must mobilize at the local level. City councils, school boards, unions, faith communities, all must pass resolutions rejecting this policy and affirming the rights of all citizens. Flood the streets in protests. Peaceful civil resistance is how democracies survive authoritarianism. Support legal action. Civil rights groups must immediately challenge any attempt to exile U.S. citizens or contract with foreign governments to house them. Demand the media stop normalizing Trump's rhetoric. This is not policy talk. It is the language of dictators. Call out the silence of so-called allies. If your favorite progressive politician, labor leader, or media figure isn't speaking out, ask them why. This is the line. Cross it and America falls. We cannot afford to be numb, distracted, or quiet. Not now. Not when the White House is floating policies that belong in history books about Stalin, Mussolini, and Pinochet, not in the present-day United States. We, the people, are the last defense. The question is whether we'll stand up in time.